Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Simon.
And I am a rail enthusiast who loves going up and down the country, riding on the trains, filming and taking photos of them as well. These videos of my railway journeys can differ sometimes as they can go to plan or will go bad.
Welcome to Simon Trains Railway Journeys. Hello everyone, welcome to Rugeley Town Station. Now, we're on our way today to London. We were supposed to go to Meridian Water Station, but unfortunately that's not the case, because it's not open yet. This is the moment where I do a face palm. Anyway, so, even though Meridian Water Station is not open today, which was the whole plan for this trip, it's not happening. But I have managed to figure out a plan for today anyway. First off, we're going to Hadley Wood on the East Coast Main Line because I want to ride some Class 343 EMUs and hopefully get a few Azumas too. I'll get to your shake-up in a minute. So, Hadley Woods first. Then we're going to go to a new place called Kidbrooke, which is a southeastern station, which we're going to get some southeastern EMUs through there. After that, we're going to go to Lea Bridge, film some Class 317s through there, well, stopping there and departing actually. It's only 5 trains an hour, but it's a nice station to do because it's currently London's newest station, even though it's not new, until Meridian Water comes along. Then we're going to go back to Angel Road because I've got to do an update because I'm doing a separate video on Angel Road, which I'm going to upload soon, or it could be uploaded now. If it's uploaded now, the link will be up there. If it's not uploaded yet, then the link won't be there. So we're going to pop there for half an hour to update that fiasco with Meridian Water, and then I'm going to end it up with Bethnal Green Station, which are going to be filming trains, half an hour there at Bethnal Green. Then I'm going to do some underground stuff at Moorgate, and then it's time to head home back to Rugeley Town. So that's today's plan, one down in London. Now, you heard about the biggest shake-up in decades, and it is the biggest shake-up in decades for London North Western / West Midlands Railway, the whole company West Midlands Trains. We have now services to London Euston from Rugeley Town. We now have services for Birmingham International from Rugeley Town. So, would you like to see the electric multiple unit that will be taking us to Rugeley Trent Valley? It's about to come now. I'm now at Rugeley Trent Valley Station, and this is the first time I've ever seen an EMU on that side of the chase line at Trent Valley. 35243 brought us in from Rugeley Town, and that was the first journey from Rugeley Town to Rugeley Trent Valley I've done on EMU. The first journey from Rugeley Trent Valley to Rugeley Town will be late on this evening at 22:37. I'm used to getting on these at Rugeley Trent Valley, not at Rugeley Town, believe it or not, but they are getting some used to getting there. And there is a video went up that did a weekend of the changeover of the Chase line. The first EMU services actually started on the 18th with the 2219 off New Street, which got to Rugeley Town for 2304, which I thought that was going to be the last EMU, but turned out to be the first revenue EMU working. And I took my first ever EMU ride on the Chase line from Hennisford, since I had engineer works at Rugeley Town on Sunday, to Walsall, which there is a video that's going up now that you can see. So this leaves at 7:44, but I'm going to go over the other side, waiting for the 0749 to London Euston.
For services to Leicester.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next and final station is London Euston. Please ensure you take a moment to check out all your personal belongings for the immediate service. Thank you for joining this morning. This is London Euston. Change with or change.
Left Highbury and Islington on a class 313 EMU. I don't know if you can hear this much because it does make a lot of sound from the tunnels of the Northern City Line, or used to be the Northern City Line. We go to Hadley Wood, but the problem is when we get to Hadley Wood is that there's a derailment of a freight train at Bethnal on the northbound line. So some northbound services are being diverted by Gainsborough apparently. So this could mess up a bit at Hadley Wood, but won't affect the travel rise because I'm on these class 313s and it's Retford to North Peterborough. We're just pulling into Drayton Park now, which is our next station, to travel on to Finsbury Park and then onwards to Hadley Wood on the 1008 from Highbury and Islington to Welwyn Garden City. Now just pulling into Hadley Wood Station, which is the end of the travel card zone on the East Coast Main Line, where they get up and go. But yeah, it's been a nice ride on the class 313 MU. Sadly, those 3 of these have gone for scraps already, which is a shame, but unfortunately they've lived their life, to be honest. Just about to get off, and I'm going to start doing some filming at Hadley Wood Station. Do it in this way. Go. Off we go. I'll just come into the shelter for a second because it is quite warm out there and the sun is absolutely strong today. So we're just coming here to so you can see me, basically. So I can see the camera perfectly without closing my eyes and squinting them. That zoomer that went down, I don't know what number it was, but that is running late because I'm actually supposed to get that coming northbound this morning. It's 11:03 off King's Cross. Because of this derailed freight train, some services are being delayed or cancelled, but that was a late running Hull train. I think it went by Gainsborough then if it came from Hull. But yeah, anything on that side is a bit of a last minute grab, to be honest. Anything on this side is alright, because I can see it coming before they come through. That's the only disadvantage about Hadley Wood Station, but it's still a nice place to go. See, if it was on the Middle Island platform, it would be good, but there's something coming. See what I mean? You have to keep your eye out on this station for those fast trains approaching. Luckily I did hear that before that, but I did get a photo. Oh well, one less photo for Flickr. But anyway, we're going to be here till 11:45, then go to Finsbury Park, then on to King's Cross Station. I'm still at Hadley Wood Station and I had to use track seamers to track everything. 9J25 is the next one to go down towards London, which is at Brooklands Park. And there is a stop at Oakley Park 2V55. Let's see where that's going. I've got to click on it. It's a Welwyn Garden City train. Now, 2 signals behind that one is 5Q83, which is the IET going from North Pole Depot to Merchant Park, which is near Darlington. So that's going to be an IET, which is one of the reasons I actually came here for. The other was to see an LNER Zoom, which is in service now. It had a press run last Tuesday, a week ago, and last Wednesday was in service, doing a run to Leeds, they're back, and now it's on the Hall diagram, so they don't have to hire Elizabeth's train set, or use the coaching stock that was for them, which they ended up having. It has not been a good session here, but it has, but it hasn't, because of the lack of the LNER trains that come up and down here because of the problems at Retford. But it cannot be helped. It's one of those days that happened. I'm just making the most of it, see what I get through here before I go. We're now just leaving Hadley Wood now. As I said, it was really disappointing because of the lack of the London North Euston railway trains that were there. But unfortunately that is life, I'm afraid, because of the derailment at Retford. Some of the services we actually got on film were actually like 105 minutes late, 80 minutes late. They were late indeed. It has warmed up and they have put it down some saying stay hydrated and all that. But I've got some good fluids on me. Got 2 bottles of, well, I've got a bottle of water and a bottle of squash, so I'm alright. Now, the next thing is go to Finsbury Park to change trains. Now, there was supposed to be a Zoom on test going to King's Cross, which gets there for about 12:17 and leaves about 12:50 something odd. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's running or not because of the derailment and the cancellations of Retford, so I'm going to have a look now on my way to Finsbury Park and see what happens. I'm at Old Street, and as you guessed it, the IET that was going to go to King's Cross isn't running. So I'm going to go on the Northern Line now to London Bridge instead of going to King's Cross, and get my train to Kilbrooke from London Bridge that way, via the Northern Line from Old Street to London Bridge. So I'm just about to leave now and head down to catch a tube train. Going up to London Bridge now. I'm actually here a bit earlier than planned. I'm actually doing this on my phone. But yeah, I'll find the train to Kidbrooke next.
1 for the 12:51 South Eastern service to Barnhurst. Calling at New Cross, St John's, Lewisham, Blackheath, Kidbrooke, Eltham, Thornwood, Welling, Bexley Heath and Barnhurst. This train is
Before I get started on Kidbrooke, I just want to point something out this morning. I said this morning that trains are being cancelled on the East Coast Main Line due to a freight train derailment. I saw that on Twitter. Unfortunately though, that isn't the case. I was wrong. I just saw that on Twitter and just went with it. It's actually overhead line damage. That's the problem, and that's why some of the trains on the East Coast Main Line were being cancelled. So once again, I was wrong. I'm not that perfect, so I do apologise for giving you misleading information in this blog. The correct information is overhead line damage on the East Coast Main Line. Now, Kidbrooke. We are 9 miles and 51 chains from London Victoria Station. The station opened on the 1st of May 1895, and to be honest, there's not really much about this station on Wikipedia. Station buildings were replaced in the 1970s and again in 2014. Goods traffic ceased on the 7th of October 1968. Now, after Kidbrooke, we've got an hour and a half to commute to our next station, which we've got to get to New Cross. Then we go on London Overground services We're going to get off at Haggerston, then Canterbury to Stratford to get to our next location, which is Lea Bridge. So I think there's a train just coming in now. No, there isn't, so we're all right. So we're here till about 2:10, then I'm on to New Cross. I'm now at Haggerston Station. This used to be the former track bed of the North London line to Broad Street. Dalston Junction is just down there, but it's easier to change here at Haggerston than Dalston Junction. Because we're only here for 5 minutes and I'm going to get a train from Haggerston to Canterbury. This 378 can't run anymore because London Overground have a new livery, which you're about to see in a second. Oh, for goodness sake. Well, my Highbury and Islington train arrives.
Please do not leave your luggage unattended on the station.
I'm now at Lea Bridge Station. Now this station opened on the 15th September 1840 by the North and Eastern Railway. When it was opened it was named Lea Bridge Road. In 1841 the station was renamed Lea Bridge. Now the station closed on the 8th of July 1985, but it reopened on the 15th of May 2016. Now at the moment Lea Bridge is currently London's newest station, until Meridian Water Station opens, which was supposed to be opened yesterday, but unfortunately, due to a few snags that they've got to sort out, the station has been postponed for a week opening. So it's going to be open on the 28th of May, which is a Tuesday. Can't do it the Monday because it's the bank holiday. And plus, when Meridian Water opens, it's still going to have the same times as Angel Road Station has at the moment. So as soon as we have finished here, I'm going to go straight to Angel Road, do a bit of filming there because I do need to get some more clips and update that blog, because there will be a separate blog for that. And then after that I'm going to Enfield Lock to come down to Hackney Downs, and then change there to Bethnal Green to film at Bethnal Green for 30 minutes to get to Liverpool Street.
Only. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Platform 1 is the 1631 Greater Anglia service to Stratford. The next train at platform 1 is the 1631 Greater Anglia service to Stratford. For Stratford only, this train is formed of 8 coaches.
Meridian Water Station, which should have been opened yesterday, but unfortunately it's not open because there's a few snagging problems, and Angel Road, which is just here, survives another week. You couldn't make it up. So I've just seen a worker on there now. Yeah, there's a few workers down there working on the station, so there's a few snagging problems which prevented it from opening yesterday. The whole reason of this London trip for the 21st of May was to visit that station. Sadly, that's not the case, because it's still closed. Well, it's not even opened yet, and Angel Road's still open, but it's supposed to be closed last Friday. Now, Angel Road's going to be closed on the 24th of May 2019, hopefully, but that's not open until the 28th of May, because they don't have a weekend service at this station. So that station does have a weekend service, and it can't open on the Monday because it's a bank holiday Monday. So that opens 4 days later after this one's supposed to be closing. Well, we'll see about that, but unfortunately that station, I won't be able to visit it till the 4th of June now, because I've got plans for the 28th, which is the only time I can do it, to be honest. In fact, I think the 28th of May might be not the next blog, the blog after. So you're going to have to watch the Monday blog on the 27th, the bank holiday, find out what I'm doing on the 28th of May. I'm not going to spoil anything yet, but that's how it is, I'm afraid. So we're going to get a few more shots to update the blog for Meridian Water / Angel Roads thing that I'm doing, which is a surprise project, just like I did with the chase line on the end of the diesel, the beginning of the EMUs and the engineer work. So going to get a few more shots. They're going to go to Enfield Lock to change trains to get to Hadley Downs. I'm now at Enfield Lock. We're just here to change trains to get a train to Hadley Downs from here, which stops at 2 stations, bypasses Angel Road, I think Northumberland Park, stops at Tottenham Hale, and then it's straight on to Hadley Downs. When I get to Hadley Downs, I've got a few minutes wait for the next train, which is London Overground one, should be a 317 or 315. To take me to Bethnal Green, which will be the last station of the day that I'll be filming. It's actually the last National Rail Network station I'll be filming, but it's not the last station of the day, because there will be another station that I'll be doing, but it's going up to be an underground station. But yeah, it's going to be Moorgate, just the Metropolitan, the Circle, and the Hammersmith City lines. And then I'm going back to Euston. And now I found out that my trick at Euston, because you know I used to try to get on the platform early. Well, it's not going to be on platform 17 anymore. I've got to wait for the train at 8:30 to come in, so I can get on the platform then. So I'll try and see if I can get on the platform at 8:20. But it's on platform 7. Anyway, see how that trick goes. If not, then tough really. But there is problems at Milton Keynes Central. Their emergency service had to deal with something, so I don't know if it's going to have a knock-on effect with my train this evening or not. Have to find that out when we get back to Euston. I'm at Bethnal Green station now, which is the last station on the main line of the day. And I'm not going to say anymore, it's just try and get as much footage as I can because it's all coming in one go. Well, there's nothing at the moment, although there's two. Did I get them? now on the Circle, Hammersmith City and Metropolitan lines at Moorgate. Now, here's a little challenge. I'm going to upload the blog on a Sunday. I'm going to upload the London Underground at Moorgate on Monday. If the London Underground at Moorgate gets 1,000 views, then I will return to Moorgate. That's only if it gets 1,000 views in a week. I'm outside Euston Station now. We do have a very big problem. Usually I'm on the platform by now, have my Burger King, but that's not the case anymore because of the new trains. So what's happened is that the train that's supposed to come in at 8:30 is now due in at 20:43. 3 minutes before my train leaves at 20:46, and now they've got to detach the train. I'll say that again, sorry. Detach the train, load the passengers up and go. So it's going to be a late departure, but it can't be too late because I've got an 8-minute connection at Rugeley Trent Valley to catch my train to Rugeley Town. Let's see how this one goes. I've got to wait for the Crewe and Liverpool Live Street train to come in. I just went to get my Burger King, sorry. And I'm just so annoyed at the moment because they've cancelled my train, basically. The 2046 to Crewe, which stops at Rugeley Trent Valley, is being cancelled. So I'm going to have to find out now what's going on. Right, what I've been told to do is go to Rugeley Trent Valley on this Pendolino. So I'm going to get this Virgin service to Lichfield, hopefully get a Rugeley service from there. So, in a surprising twist of fate, my journey actually continues now. I'm at Tamworth Railway Station and my ticket is now valid to go by Birmingham to Rugeley Town that way. So, unexpectedly in this blog, well, documentary kind of thing, I'm going to get a cross-country service, which is a Bristol train, at Tamworth to Birmingham. Now, I get to Birmingham at 22:08, which gives me a good 12-minute connection. Now, when I was at Euston, they told me to go on the 2016 to Birmingham, which goes by Northampton, calling at most stations on the route. The problem is that gets there at 22:18, and that was a 2-minute connection. No, thank you. 2-minute connection in Birmingham is like telling a shark, "Don't eat me." It's a disaster. Not a Bible. If they tell you to go by Birmingham, check before you go, because if it's a 2-minute connection, don't bother going for it. So I'm going to go up to the high level now at Tamworth. It is a bit of a confusing station, to be honest, but if you don't like me, then it's easier. And catch the 21:51 to Birmingham, which is a cross-country service to Bristol Temple Meads. Birmingham now, and I'll tell you what, it was a good idea to go by Tamworth. One day they told me to go by straight to Birmingham from London on the 2016. That's during Birmingham 22:36. Wouldn't have missed the Rugeley train. So it's a good job I didn't go with that one, because that would have been a very big problem when I got to Heddersford. No way getting back home. So we are pulling into Birmingham. Might be a few minutes late, but enough time to make the connection from the 2220 to Rugeley Trent Valley. And we stopped outside Birmingham. And we started again.
Lockswitch North, Landing Wood, Cannock, Helmsford, Rugeley Town and Rugeley Trent Valley.
I'm at Taybridge Parkway now. This wasn't actually planned, to be honest. Mind you, from Tamworth down to Rugeley Town by Birmingham wasn't even planned for today's trip. It's just one of those things that happened. Now, to summarise it up, it has not been a good day. Well, some bits have, some bits haven't, so it's been a reasonable day. Hadley Wood on the East Coast Main Line. Not much traffic ran because of overhead wire problems on the East Coast Main Line. So we did get a handful of East Coast Main Line stuff, like a couple of HSTs, a couple of 91s. Mainly got the Thameslink stuff, the Great Northern stuff. But we also wait there for the 313s. We'll just go through Bescott Stadium now, but you won't see anything because it's absolutely dark, to be honest. Next on our list was Kidbrooke. Now I did enjoy that station. That was a new station that I filmed at today, first time. Really enjoyed it with some of the southeastern stuff. Lea Bridge, second time I've been there. It was reasonably nice. You only got 317s there. They were only gave me half an hour until after before when they go 20 minutes or so like that, or 15 minutes. Stopped off at Angel Road to finish that, so that was good. Changed at Enfield Lock to get to Bethnal Green. Bethnal Green was a bit of a rushy thing, but it was still good to enjoy it. And then went to Moorgate Metropolitan Circle, and it feels weird going through Bescott Stadium on a 350. It feels like you're being diverted by Liverpool, but then you feel that curve when you're going off towards Walsall. Because usually a 350 will stop at Bescott when they're used to the Wolverhampton Walsalls. Right, so as I was saying before I got interrupted by Bescott Stadium flying by. So Bethnal Green was a bit busy, which was good. Half an hour done. Moorgate Tube Station on the Circle, Hammersmith and City and Metropolitan lines, good half an hour there. I did get a look from one of the station staff there, but I think he knew what I was doing and didn't mind, to be honest. And then when we got back to Euston, well, you know what happened when we got back to Euston. It just went tits up. So I had to catch a Virgin train service to Tamworth, a cross-country service to Birmingham, which they're actually swapping units at Birmingham New Street to get to Bristol tonight. And now I'm on 350-126 to Rugeley Town via Walsall, which this, believe it or not, is actually my first EMU ride from Birmingham New Street to Rugeley Town. Because I was supposed to go direct to Trent Valley and Trent Valley change to Rugeley Town. So we actually done my first EMU ride from Birmingham New Street to Rugeley Town since the new tyres ever kicked in. So I'm going back home. I am tired, to be honest, shattered. We're approaching Walsall in a minute. We're going to film this out and then I'm going home. You know my social media now, Simon Trains Mail Journeys Facebook, Simon Trains Twitter, Simon Trains Instagram. Thank you for watching this. Interesting day, shall I say. Very interesting day indeed. And I think the next one might be a trip to Manchester on Bank Holiday Monday. If not, it will be the 28th when I do a bit of the mainline diverts. It's going to be one and two anyway. So I'll see you for the next one. I want to get off here.